go. Let's go.
No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Now the Thunderbirds offense comes onto the field first today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They're setting up the screen. Great
Nice
job
tackle.
on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on other success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. The quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Close to midfield, 4th down. I think most coaches in college football say that's a green zone.
Has to be, because there's really not that much to gain by kicking it.
No, because you kick it in the end zone, you take it out to the 20, you're only picking up how many yards, they can return it, so I know if I run a play, I've got a really good chance to get it, so stay aggressive, offensive coaches.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive. Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 50. All the way way across the 50 into plus territory and
That's
finally
disappointing.
stopped at the 43.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is good.
Here's a little room there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option.
Nice.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go D.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The run inside. It's Curtis. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. First carry of the season. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot.
Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Safety is making every
And
play.
it's the Thunderbirds want to pick
Oh,
up the
safety,
tempo.
safety.
Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Finds his man. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running inside. It's Rainey. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air on second down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
3.
Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Out of bounds.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Off the RPO, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense.
He's got it along the sideline. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Thunderbirds come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Trying play action. Pressure coming.
There we go.
They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the old line. Third down coming. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That was rough.
And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's really good by this offense, understanding exactly what you're getting. You're getting cover 2. Where is the weakness? That's what you need to figure out, where the weakness of defenses are. And in cover 2, you got that middle of the field safety and the corner that squats. Right there on the outside part of the field is where you want to attack. Nice execution.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The inside handoff.
There we go.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On the run, it's Jenkins. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Thunderbirds had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Under fire.
There we go.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Curtis. At midfield, he's got room. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The run inside, it's Rainey.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Back's got it.
There we go, Curtis.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt to try.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Jackson will throw. On the move and looking deep. Makes the grab deep. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And it's the Thunderbirds are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Missed that tackle.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Bringing the heat. He gets away. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And it's the Thunderbirds will have it 1st and 10. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Off the play fake. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. From the shotgun, the inside kick. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Curtis.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Curtis. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Curtis. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback slides.
Let's go.
And that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Looking downfield on first down.
Get in there.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead.
There we go.
He's in for the score. Touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for space. It's Jenkins. Turning it on. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And
all right, let's go. We got soccer there.
Quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the San Jose State Spartans. And it's USC trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
And it's the Thunderbirds will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Williams open on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Probably need to read
And
that
this
better.
offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The short hands. It's Burrell.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Looking for a gap. It's Collins. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this third and short. Maybe a crease.
Collins to the goal line. Touchdown.
And he barrels into the end zone for a
Let's
touchdown.
go.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju.
Oh, a lot of space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
Man, he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown!
Can't stop him.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And now on second down for this offense.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Could be an alley. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They want to get this defense on its heels.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line.
Snags it, and there's running room.
Nice.
Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
The run inside. It's Collins. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough, but that one he just barely kept him straight enough, too. That'll pull them back to within 6. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. You've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Chance.
Punt is on its way. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Running inside, it's Collins.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. On target to the left. There to make the tackle.
There we go.
And we'll head to the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have a first down here. A Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Going to the run. It's raining. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across.
Here we go.
He got it.
Coots from Conklin for 6.
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again.
There we go.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
There we
right
go.
Back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He gets a block. The
there we
speed,
go.
the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Rainey. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Loose into the backfield.
Using his legs, it's Rainey. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rainey.
Oh, we almost hurdled that.
4-yard line after that terrific run. on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to slam it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. Might be changing the route. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Firing to the right, complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
A designed run for the quarterback. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
I love the run call here because this offense does not have to panic yet. Like, there's still plenty of time left in this football game. Stay patient.
There's a big sack.
There, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Makes the catch. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Makes the grab. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Thunderbirds can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he got loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And they try to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Here's the pressure. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to